We carry on. Oh wow, we're getting up there. You know what? It doesn't even fit. More productive E. Yeah. Yeah, it's still climbing up the bonus production. Oh, that's the amount of U235 in there while it's doing the enrichment. Which is... Ah. I see. Anybody coming over? What are you? Oh, barrel. You need more productivity twos. Ah, there we go. You need more productivity ones, and you just need more circuits. Fair enough. How's our green circuits doing? Yeah, our iron supply is just waning. Wow, a lot actually. Several of the outside drills have just gone. I could have probably double hit them actually. Yeah. Huh. 30 SPM, that's pretty good. Even got up to like 50 for a second. Wow. Huh? Why are you going out there? Oh. Can't hit him from there. Maybe if I moved one over here? Roboport coverage. There's a couple little areas that are just like, eh. Oh, look at you go. You got almost a whole megawatt out of all of them. I do like the ramp up and ramp down. Wow, the Roboport spike. And that was a minute ago. Oh, okay, yeah, they ramped up there. Everything's doing good here? Yep. I mean, yeah, the steam is still coming out of here, so we know it's good. This is the healthy sign of a good nuclear reactor, is a long string of steam turbines that are always at 199 of 200 steam steam capacity. Yeah, I figured out that I could probably do like a reverse version of the, or actually not even a reverse version, just a similar version to this, but more extreme, where it's a 1-to-4 split through all of this. As long as I maintain that idea that you can chain through all of the splitters from one end of the output to the other. That would divide it up neatly. Yeah, our steel production is very low. Oh, these actually make noises when you zoom all the way in. Yeah, this far out you can't hear them, but then... It's like a clock. Nice. Oh yeah, that's looking a bit better. Now the copper looks like it's flagging a little bit. Wait. Oh my god. I never thought about putting productive modules into my freaking furnaces. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I'll just do all the ones that are lit up here. See how much that improves this iron. Because any of the excess from these will merge into the steel. Yeah, theoretically I should just join all three of these into like one belt and then do a bunch of splitting with it. This was just a patch job. How is the iron belt looking by the end? I probably should upgrade it. Yeah. Look at those gears go. Yeah, these are almost unnecessary now. Well, with the speed of the yellow belt. That'll help. But yeah, just any of the excess that isn't being consumed later in the belt. It's still not going much faster because of all the yellow belts still yet to be scooped up and switched out. And zoop. Oh, there's still a red belt there. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Alright, yeah, now this thing is working as fast as it can. I'm gonna do something funny. This is purely for my amusement, not necessarily because it'll be any more efficient. It might be, but at some point the speed at which they take out of the passive provider chest is going to become the bottleneck. Okay, why are you not crafting? No gears. The fuck you mean no gears? Oh, there we go. And it's just not placing them there. Oh, hey, we have a productivity 3 installed now. We're getting there. Inch by inch. I think the worst part about this is that they only have 2 module slots. I can't even consider putting in a speed one, because I want at least these 2. Okay, how are the gears doing? Oh, yeah. Look at them go. Oh, yeah. Now that we've chewed through the backlog, it's actually not even necessary. It actually does pick them up, however fast. So we have a grand total of 4 gear assemblers. Oh yeah, I didn't finish the iron belt upgrades. There we go. My first lane manipulation. And there we go. Still full red belt. Nope. I was literally getting at the f of for now. Do any of these have their modules in? Why don't these there have modules selected? Oh, god dang it. Frickin' fumbled the escape key. Yeah. Module production is something I have to do a lot more focusing on in my next playthrough. Just even more circuit production. Like, it's insane. Well, if I'm going to do that, may as well just do that. Yeah, real quick, I'm just gonna retool this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little scuffed, but what can you do? There. I just have to let the backlog clear out. Which will actually take a surprisingly long time. Oh, there's actually a meaningfully large number of Speed 1 modules getting in here, I guess, that the this was not backed up anymore. Where are you going? Oh. Random inserter number 34 billion. Okay, yeah. Iron production is insufficient. They do look like they're balanced. Anywhere between 3 and 5 on all of them. The most consistent one appears to be the middle. Which is interesting because they should be getting a balanced input. Oh, is it because it only has a red belt in the middle? I didn't even notice. Hmm. The eternal crisis of never having enough iron for circuits because I have the gears so feeding off the same belt as them. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Oh, hey, finally. So yeah, this is now the iron that they're taking. So circuits now officially have their own entire balanced belt of iron plates. Whereas the gears are now just taking from the actual iron bus belt, like they always should have been, but for some reason I just didn't do that. I don't know. So why is this taking forever? Okay, well... Yeah, I can do that. I guess I'll downgrade them for a moment so that... Yeah. Which sucks, because now they only have 2 module slots. Honestly, that's the biggest upgrade of a Assembly 3 machine. Good old red circuits. How are you doing, red circuits? Pretty good, actually, all things considered. I don't know, I just want them to be faster. It's not fixing a throughput problem, a bottleneck, but... Yeah, right. Green circuits are still the actual bottleneck for the assembly here, but it's getting better. Yay. But yeah, we're only getting down to like this guy. Maybe the one after. Oh, hey, look. See, we're still delivering speed 1 modules. It's just an infinite loop of needing more and more red circuits. That is our bottleneck at the end of the day. Everything is in service of circuits. All the copper, all the iron in the end. More circuits. For more modules. Yeah, if nothing else, you want to produce Speed 1 modules because it's an ingredient for Assembly 3 machines, and those are just so much better. Especially if you just make more Speed 1 modules to put in the Assembly 3 machines. That seems pretty good to me. Do we even have any Prod 2s? There we go. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, I should make it all Prod 3 just so that it doesn't take away from this. You know? And this is... No, it's not running with full speed 3s. It's requesting the speed 3s. How's the rocket doing? 18%. And we're bottlenecked on fuel. We made our satellite, though. Oh, there's like an extra one. Oh, well. Eh. Well, that'll help. We actually have a bunch of efficiency 3s. You know what? I don't know. I don't have any more quips. But I do have places where I would want them. Oh man, a nuclear, uranium drill went down. Eesh. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of iron ore. You know what? I'm just gonna be funny for a second. Oh, you know what? It's... What do you mean you're not in the logistics network? What? Bruh, because it's the frickin'... Oh my god. You know what? Be special. Damn, look at those rails go. We're actually backlogged on purple science. What the shit? Oh. I can pick that up now. How's yellow science? Why are you... Oh, yeah, it's just not making enough green circuits. Shocker. Can't just divert all of them, because then it'll eat all our green circuit production. This one actually has full prod 3s. That's pretty good. 40% plus productivity. Nice. Yeah, it slows it down, which sucks, but... I mean, it's a slow go anyways. And that just means more of these will pick up the slack. And we'll get more productivities, processing units. There we go. There's too many words. At least there's no... Huh? What happened? Oh, they're now on the other lane. That's why. Oh, shit. I think I might have to remove that. And then put that there. Clear that. Straight down. Clear that. And there we go. And it's still bugged. I have to walk over. It looks really weird when I'm fully zoomed out. All the wires kind of jitter. At least on the stream. On my screen it looks okay. Oh yeah, how is our fuel doing? I never checked. It is ingredient shortaged on fuel, which is disabled by control behavior because we have less than 20k in petroleum gas. And these are... Oh, okay, so I just need to put speed modules in these. Why is your recipe unset? What? How in the frickle? Also, our oil is still short now. Yeah, we're completely tapping all of them. I need a new oil patch. Oh, that's never happening. Just look over here. So I think I need to make everything have that control behavior. Everything that consumes it needs to have that. Not that I even really need this many sulfur. We're not consuming it fast enough to merit more than one of these. But still. What else is consuming petroleum gas? Of course, plastic. I'm glad it actually does understand letters like that. So yeah, I just have to make sure literally everything that taps into petroleum gas as an input is set to not consume it unless it's over 20k. Which I think I have now done. It's literally just a fluid shortage. I guess that means instead of speed modules, I need prod modules. I guess same deal here, technically. I mean, they're not having an ingredient shortage, it's just that they're being disabled by the control behavior. These are having actual ingredient shortages. So adding productivity will mean we get more output for the slower rate. Yeah, the crafting speed isn't the bottleneck. It's the rate at which they get an input. So we need to get more output for our input. Because, I mean, we're just turning them all into prod 3s, so I may as well just do that and wait. And yeah, because we're waiting for the petroleum gas to fill up again. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, my oops is not understanding that I need to have productivity instead of speed when the input is the bottleneck, or the ingredient input, not the crafting rate. The crafting time. Oh, this is where all our gears are going, mostly. Yeah, after this splitter, it's backed up. You actually don't even need a splitter here if I'm doing this. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot. I have to go do that with the other stuff. The woes of having 2 rows lanes, but whatever. Yeah, here we're bottlenecked by the crafting rate. I wonder. I don't have enough plastic. "25 minutes? Yeah, never mind, Lamau. Yeah, modules are just too slow to handcraft viably. Wait a minute. Nope, that is our only spot where we make those. This is fine. This is technically fine, but also scuffed. Wait, there's not even anything attached to this. Or this. Account created 4 minutes ago. Yeah, nah. But hey, we're producing an entire red lane of circuits of the green variety. I love how big the stacks of items in a bulk inserter is now. Yeah, these are all in various stages of fullness. Well, now I know again. Next time I have to do petrochemicals with circuit logic to balance them. Oh, these are connected. I did remember to do that. Nice. Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, actually, I don't think I need to do that. Because there's not going to be lubricant in these pipes unless these are working from there being more than 20k heavy oil. And it's just going to be distributed evenly between these guys. They're not even really short on lubricant. It's if we're not consuming enough engine units. I mean, we kind of are. A little bit. But for the most part, we are not suffering from a lubricant shortage as such. These guys are fine. 386 kills. Yeah, I just want to finish the rocket, man. Oh, wait a minute. I know how to get more oil. Where's the recipe? Did I not research it? No, I must have. I didn't research coal liquefaction. Go gadget coal goop. I don't know. What's it made in? It is in an oil refinery. Fair enough. I will put it down here then, I think. Yeah, I'll drag a coal belt. It is coal, heavy oil, and steam. Interesting. Coal, heavy oil, and steam turns into heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas. Oh. Okay, so that doesn't do at all what I thought it did. That would just basically completely supersede this. So you can supersede these nuts. Yeah, I guess that would mean I'd just take half of these and convert them into the coal liquefaction recipe instead of the normal oil refining one, and just leave that to like this half. Also, look at that SPM. Over 100, like 130 SPM is pretty sweet. Because it doesn't use our bottleneck of yellow science in this recipe. So 150 SPM even. Like that is... Woo! Look at that graph. And that gives a little time for extra yellow science to exist. Not even that long, though. The power of end game research, I guess. Boop beep a doop. And there it goes. Okay, well, we got coal liquefaction. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so you change recipe. Coal liquefaction. Which takes 2 completely different fluid inputs. Wait. That just cut off these guys. So we have a slight piping issue, I guess. Nothing too crazy, though. I can just do a little bit of underground routing. Like... So... Very nice. And now the water is connected there. Which means, yeah, I can just unhook that. And this will keep refilling. There you go. So these are going to need completely different pipes. So yeah, those can detach as well. I think I'm just going to have to pick these up in order to clean the pipes out, basically. Okay. We need steam, so I mean, it's not bad that we have a water pipe over here at all. I also need to route heavy oil back in. So I guess I'll just take it from this end with some underground routing. We'll make that one the close one, I think. And then the steam one will be the further away one. Nope, don't even need that one. Boom. There we go. We'll need a coal belt, which should be fine. I can use a long-handed inserter over this. And yeah, we'll just put some boilers on the end here. Let me actually request boilers, just so we can grab some out of the system. Yeah, because we have a crafting request for them. I'll just send back whatever I don't end up using. And that's going to be a lot of coal that we need to put in. Thankfully, that shouldn't be too bad. Alright, coal, come here. Balls. Okay, wait. It's fine. That still reaches. Wait. Oh. That's actually too close. Which is really funny because then that means I didn't need to worry about the pipe, the belt and the pole interaction. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Just delightful. Now we just need the boilers. Huh. Alright. This one can use bulk inserters. Cause... Oh, we're off a grid. God damn it. Alright, well, in that case, I'll just... Yeah, that'll be fine. And we just need... There we go. And we actually can switch these over to speed modules, which is really funny. But yeah, this is why you at least want to buffer heavy oil. Look at that. How's the steam doing? Perfectly fine. These are barely even kicking into high gear. Combinators? A little bit. Mostly in the uranium. That's the main thing. I've done a little bit of more basic circuit logic here to make sure that we always have a buffer of 20k of each fluid, each oil product. But yeah, this is really interesting. It genuinely just takes coal and basically multiplies the heavy oil and makes the other oil products with it. It's really interesting. Once you unlock it, I mean, you can kind of just do this. Balance your consumption between oil and coal. Which means these fill up way faster, and you have a lot less downtime. My mall doesn't have much in the way of combinator stuff. It just kind of goes. I mean, it has an output limit, but other than that, it just crafts however much it can get its hands on. Yeah, so it's like not even a full blue lane of coal required. Certainly not enough to make a dent. Oh, actually, yeah. This could benefit from being blue, so we'll see. I have so many blue belts that I don't even need to worry about that being too expensive. Genuinely, I have slightly more blue belts than not way more blue belts than I do red or yellow. And then this is just the supply for military science grenades. Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, we're not consuming the grenades very quickly because we're backed up on military science. But, yeah, I could put more modules in them. I just don't think I will. Anyone here have good productivity going? You've got a prod 2 module. Yeah, it's just so expensive when it comes to circuits. I don't even have enough of an iron output for them. Yeah, this should be running a lot more now. Oh yeah, look at that. It's barely pausing now. It was stopping for several seconds at a time before. I just wish I could get my prod modules in here. But we're getting there. Oh yeah, we've like doubled our rocket progress since the start of the stream. That's how much more rocket fuel we're producing. Look at that. How are our speed modules doing? You are bottlenecked on 2s, you're bottlenecked on 1s. Oh, and you're just now going. Yeah. Yeah, circuits are fun once you learn the basics. Once you have the essentials understood. Oh yeah, look, now that I've upgraded all the prior belts to blue, we're not even consuming a lane of coal. Honestly, that might make it... that might mean it's better for me to actually fully switch this over, or at least more than half. Because these are still running out just barely, so maybe switching one more over. Any project ideas? Probably not for this first playthrough. I just want to finish the game. But on my second playthrough, when I have like more passive biter settings, I'll definitely branch out and try and do cool stuff rather than just get to the end stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch one more of these over. And then I can just Cannot mix fluids. Dingus. I actually don't think I need that there. There we go. And that means swap these out for speeds. Zip, 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 zip. That might mean that I have to fix it again. We'll see which one of these gets modules first, and that'll indicate to me which one should be the one on all of them. But yeah. Yeah, it looks like these are now filling up before they finish crafting. Which is good, because theoretically that actually means I can turn these into speed modules as well later, but... yeah, all of these are continuously going, because we're draining more than we're producing. Even now, with all of this extra productivity from the coal liquefaction. But yeah, me remembering we had that is exactly what I needed. Because I don't use that much coal. Like, our coal belts, which come all the way from down here, and arguably I could upgrade. Yeah. It'll be a fun, big change. A big thing before we end off with the rocket going. I like how there's just an attack over there. Eh. Eh. Because I genuinely do have hundreds and hundreds of blue belts. This won't take long. These don't need to be blue belts because they're barely being touched. I mean, technically this doesn't either because it's stopping, but this lane is constant. So having it be filled in from more than the amount that it's getting could be good. Yeah, it is fluctuating a little bit, so this is technically not a filled up blue belt. My petrochemical setup finally feels complete after all these hours. Hey, we're actually full up on lubricant because we're barely producing electric engines. But we will be needing it for blue belts because guess what? The swarm. We gotta pick up all those yellow belts. Which is good, because then they can immediately go pick up those yellow belts and put them into the red belt assembler. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot I uncapped the amount of belt production. It's always just limited by gears, though. At the end of the day, it's just gears, gears, gears. Oh yeah, how is the iron infusion doing? Oh, it's not powered. You gotta be frickin' kidding me. Yeah, not all of these are filled anyway either. So you know what? We do a little silly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's more iron coming in. Balance it out a little better. Is this extremely silly? Yes. Do I care? No. This is just a way to get all the iron ore that I picked up over the hours out of just random storage chests and into the useful forms of stuff made using iron. This isn't meant to be serious whatsoever. You know what the funny thing is? I could probably get away with it with the copper too. It's kind of mesmerizing in a way, just watching this. Is it incredibly cursed? Yeah. But it's fun. How is the fuel production doing? Oh hey, stuff's actually turning off. We're not draining light oil fast enough. Oh wow, we actually filled up on stuff. I actually need to make more cracking with the speed. Fascinating that we're just not consuming enough light oil. Well, in that case... Oh, wait. That's very foolish of me. Good to know it does that, though. Yeah, it just overrides it. Yeah, our lack of petroleum gas is still biting our butt. But we can reduce our overfill on light oil. And that means I need to change this to be light oil. Oh, wait, and that also means I need to change the recipe. Solid fuel from light oil. There we go. And now it's working just fine. And this also needs to be on light oil, which it is. There we go. Who would have known? I fixed the problem. It also means we're consuming less petroleum gas, which means it refills over 20k faster. So all the stuff that needs petroleum gas and needs to pay attention to it can pay attention to it and provide more of their outputs more often. Oh, look at that plastic production go. Holy crap. Red circuits are going to be booming. And look at all that rocket fuel. I feel like a weight has lifted off of my shoulders. Bonus. I love bonus. Well, looks like this is over with already. That was fun while it lasted. I will do it to the copper, though, just because I think that's fun. I can hear scary noises to the side. God damn. So many undergrounds. It's almost like a mini bus in its own right. Yeah, there we go. Now heavy oil is starting to fill up. There's just not that much that consumes it. Really, the only things consuming it are coal liquefaction, which makes more of it, so it's not really consuming it. And then lubricant. And I guess technically the cracking into light oil. Yeah, our only real consumer of heavy oil is lubricant. And we're not consuming very much lubricant. In fact, I don't think we're consuming any lubricant right now. Because we're not producing any robot frames, not particularly many. Because we don't have enough frickin' blue circuits to make any more yellow science. And that's because we're not making enough green circuits. I know it's not technically bottlenecked by the belt speed, I just want to have the blue belt there. And this is blue now, so I may as well make all of that blue too. You're not powered. That's not good. I don't know why there are two pumps right next to each other like that. Okay. That was a little bit scary. Do I need this many more accumulators? No. I just want to fill in the gaps. Yeah, you gotta admit it looks nice. Yeah, our modules are moduling. Look at that. Look at them go. Yeah. You need to stop having your priorities messed up. Wow, I actually have almost a full stack in here. I do find the intermittent on-off by the control behavior very funny, actually. The intermittent activation. Yeah, green circuits is always the eternal bottleneck. It's the iron for those that are always so difficult to get a hold of. I wonder if I just output priority left and right. Is that even one full blue belt? Nah, not even then. I mean, even if we line all of these up, there's some that still goes through, but even so, that would absolutely tank everything else that requires iron. Wouldn't it? I mean, there's still iron getting through at the end, so we're not even consuming this trickle. And look at that. It's now actually backing up, and there's a meaningful amount of iron going through still. And there's still some making it to steel production as well. Yeah, we have an entire red lane of iron going through. in addition to nearly 2 blue lanes. And then whatever this is. Yeah, look at that green circuit production now. Now they're all getting enough for whatever mishmash of modules they have. Yeah, this is still constantly consuming over 1, or maybe just about 1 blue lane, because the gaps in the top one are being covered by the bottom one here. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable assessment. I want to test something real quick. From nothing into speed 1. Ah, it does work like that. Okay, cool. And I imagine you can do the opposite as well. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. I kind of figured it would do that, but I was never really sure. It's kind of neat. The science go round. Yeah, it sure do. 14, 15 SPM. Not bad. Still won't have Spidertron research by the end of this stream, but... well, hey, we're filling the internal buffer of this, and then pretty soon... this will have all the speed modules it wants, and then the rest of them will go to be made into speed 2s and then into speed 3s. Huzzah. And you know, while I'm at it, there's one somewhere. It's you. I knew it. That's the only one that's far enough away. Hello. Why are they out of sync? Oh, we've run out of nuclear fuel. That's why. Uh-oh. No. Are you telling me we haven't hit enough? Shut up. There's a bot. You don't know, you're telling me we don't have enough to... oh, we're doing 2 of them now. Whoa. Where'd that productivity go? Hot damn. But yeah, we still don't have enough enrichment going. Yeah, I'm gonna go fix that real quick by picking up the extra nuclear fuel. Maybe doing a bit of emergency handcrafting of fuel cells, I don't know. I don't know why I needed to do that, I just felt the urge. Man, they really are right there. It's because my damn uranium patch got cut off by the water. I don't even have a full red belt of ore coming in. I like how you can see the plates getting broken up more and more evenly. It's kind of an interesting pattern, because they do clump up at points into little pairs. But then those pairs get broken up by the cycle. It's very metaphorical. Oh, look at that. It happened. Right before my eyes. Like, anyways, while I'm here and having thought about it, I am in fact gonna do the thing that I said I could with regards to the distribution of the stuff. So yeah, actually. Crap. First of all, I'll just... Oh. Wow, I got 100 fuel cells. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, that'll be a good enough amount. They'll all sync up again once this one drops below. Oh, it's still cooking, so it's still gonna heat up more. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, I need more space. So I need this to split into 4. So something like that. God dang it. Yeah, they're all out of fuel, and then once they all cool down below it. So that should do it. So now if I... How did I get more fuel cells? Huh? But yeah, now if I Z-drop these, we should get, yeah, an even amount. So yeah, now the uranium will evenly distribute. There we go. Crisis converted. And their depleted cells are all being taken out. And 5 cells makes 3 uranium-238. Ugh. Yeah. It's pretty good, though. Maybe even the best. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that, but, you know, it'll be fine. I meant to just open this up and put this in here, but now I see. Oh, no, it just took that from me and put it in the other thing. Okay, turn off my freaking RoboPort. There we go. That'll help. I knew something funny was going on. Anyway. Oh, hey, look. They just did a fuel change. But yeah, now we can get bonus. Bonus U-238 out of this. So that's fun. Yep, and now they're all cooling down from being nearly 1,000 degrees. Turning it on to steam. Yeah. How's the rocket doing? Oh! I need to place the cargo landing pad. Okay. Whoopsie. Can't believe I can move and walk while I do a request like that. I'm too used to Minecraft where you just can't exist while you're doing stuff in the inventory. Oh, nice timing. But, yeah. Fortuitous timing as well. Goodbye! There it is. Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna do my next playthrough now, but... I got a challenge achievement by accident. I just never built laser turrets. That's amazing. Well, you have 1,000 space science now. We can do infinities, like shell range of artillery. Mining productivity 4. Yeah, I feel like that's the one I probably want to set up right now. Is that excessive? Perchance. That's not gonna work. Damn. That does, though. Space science. The final frontier science. Science go brrr. 65 SPM. It's beautiful. Yeah, I could have put the landing pad like right here, but I kind of like having a biggest beltus. Good lord. Wow. Still not quite enough for that. Ah. There we go. Well, yeah. Anyway. I mean, yeah, technically we're done now. And we're overtime, so... That's it. I didn't even use much of this upper space here. Really, it was just there to be a spot for me to put the steam turbines in the end. Definitely a base. Not even a real base, because I didn't concrete anything. Definitely not a mega base. But, yeah. I'll play this again sometime. I definitely had fun. I'm not sure if I'll get Space Age before then. We'll see. Nuclear with yellow inserters? Good lord.